Is Lima Peru safe? The answer depends on whether you're a tourist or a local. In this video, I'll break down everything you need to know about safety in Lima, including how safe Lima is compared to other countries, the most common crimes and how to avoid them, transportation safety, Uber, taxis, buses, safe and unsafe areas, my personal experience witnessing a crime, and essential safety tips for visitors. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to stay safe in Lima, Peru. Hi, I'm Victor. I'm a digital nomad in my 50s, currently living in Lima, Peru. If you're new here and love to travel, consider subscribing. All right, let's get into it. Is Lima safe? The real answer. If you're a tourist or a visitor, Lima is generally safe as long as you stick to the right areas and take precautions. But if you ask a local, most Peruvians would say Lima is not safe. The reality is that crime affects many locals. Most people either have been a victim of a crime or know someone who has, whether it's a friend or a family member. Another factor, the media. Peruvian news often concentrates on crime, political unrest, and disasters. Reports aren't just a few minutes long. They can last 10, 15, or even 20 minutes. This coverage can make the situation seem even worse than it is. Now, is Lima safer than Canada, the US, or Europe? No. But like any major city, there are safe neighborhoods and dangerous ones. Common crimes in Lima and how to avoid them. The most common crime in Lima is cell phone theft. How it happens? Let me tell you. Thieves on motorcycles snatch phones from people standing on street corners. Some robberies involve direct confrontation, but most happen because people are distracted. So you need to protect yourself. Keep your phone in your pocket when walking. Don't use your phone near busy streets. Be especially careful at bus stops and traffic lights. This crime affects everyone, tourists and locals alike. Transportation safety. What you need to know. Best and safest options. Uber and Cabify. These are my top recommendations. They're reliable and safe, and I use them all the time. Another safe option is El Metropolitano. It's a good option, but watch for pickpockets during rush hour. El Metropolitano can get very crowded. Now here I'll give you some options to avoid. Avoid, for example, unmarked taxis and colectivos. Colectivos are shared taxis. There's a high risk of scams and robberies. Another option is private buses that are good for short trips. One safety concern is that they don't always wait for passengers to get on or off safely. So you need to pay attention to that. Also, they stop anywhere and play loud music. And now here's a bonus tip. Crossing the street. Drivers in Lima rarely stop for pedestrians, so always be alert. And conversely, pedestrians will cross the street on a red light. So pay attention when they're doing that because you might be tempted to cross with them. So just be alert. Is Lima street food safe? Street food is part of Lima's culture, but is it safe to eat? In tourist areas, street food vendors are regulated and require permits. You'll recognize them by their uniforms and metal food carts. Outside tourist areas, vendors may not follow health regulations. Fun fact, the only time I got food poisoning in Lima wasn't from street food. It was from a regular restaurant. Have you ever tried Peruvian street food? Let me know in the comments. Where to walk safely in Lima? If you love walking like I do, one of the best and safest walks is along El Malecón. Walk from Barranco to Miraflores or vice versa. You have beautiful ocean views, it is patrolled by police, and the best time? Well, you can go any day, but Sunday afternoons are really great. And take the chance to enjoy your walk and watch the sunset. Safety at night. What to watch out for. If you're going out at night, there are two big risks. One risk is drinking too much. If you're drunk and take an unlicensed taxi, you increase your risk of getting robbed. Stick to Uber or Cabify. Another concern is drink spiking, and this is done by peperas. Women, sometimes working in pairs, may approach men, spike their drinks, and later rob them. This crime affects both locals and tourists. How to stay safe. Never leave your drink unattended, buy your own drinks, and keep an eye on them. And finally, there are bricheros and bricheras. Some locals may start a romantic relationship with foreigners to get a visa. Be aware of this if someone is overly interested in you too quickly. Safe and unsafe areas in Lima. These are the safest areas. Miraflores, tourist-friendly, well-patrolled. Barranco, great for walking and nightlife. San Isidro, upscale, it's a business district. Magdalena del Mar, residential. Nowadays considered the safest district in Lima. These areas still have crime, but at much lower levels. Now, areas to avoid: San Juan del Lurigancho, San Martin de Porres, Comas, Los Olivos. These areas are densely populated with higher crime rates. If you must go with a trusted local. Story time: witnessing a crime in one place where I usually feel pretty safe. And this is El Metropolitano. I take this bus all the time, especially to go to Barranco and Miraflores. But one night I saw something shocking. I was heading home from my salsa lessons when the bus stopped right before entering a station in Chorrillos. I was watching a drunken couple outside when suddenly, thump! I turned to see a young guy stunned and frozen. His phone had just been snatched right through the window by a thief who climbed the rail and grabbed it in seconds. The thief didn't run. He casually walked away into the night. Lesson learned: even in safe places, stay alert. Now let me give you some final safety tips for Lima. Use Uber or Cabify for transportation. Avoid unmarked taxis and colectivos. Be mindful of your phone. Theft is common if you are distracted. Don't give thieves a chance to take your phone. Stick to tourist-friendly areas. If going somewhere else, ask a local about safety. Avoid dark, empty streets at night. Use common sense. If a place feels sketchy, leave. What do you think? I want to hear from you. Do you think Lima is safe? Have you visited Lima before? How did you feel? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. This is Victor. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.